Welcome back guys to my channel. So today I found this lock. There's a pub on the premises, plenty of parking, so if you wanted to park up and walk around the area you can. There's a train line to your left. Beautiful place, flown around this area a few times now. As you can see, the farmers are currently cutting the grass and various different things in the area. So that's what I'm going to be doing later on, flying a speed drone around there, the FPV. So back to the lock. It's a lovely area. There is a road that goes over the lock. This is how I found this lovely area. There's parking for the boats, the narrow boats. As you can see, it's quite early in the morning. This gentleman's going fishing. I did talk to him, and he was quite happy for me to fly my drone close to where he was walking. So as you can see, the weather's lovely. Enjoy the rest of the video. I will be talking throughout this video, talking to you about different things. So stay tuned. This is the first time I've done this sort of video, so I'm in the background rather than in the front. Just thought I'd give it a go. There's no reason why not. As you can see, the cooling towers in the background. There's a previous video of that, so if you want to look on my channel and you'll find that video. This is the pub that's on the grounds. Beautiful food, would highly recommend. Locations in the description, so give it a look. I thought I'd do this aerial view looking down, because I thought it'd be quite nice to look at. Gives you a different aspect of the lock. I've seen it a few times up and down. Unfortunately today it's down, so it's not full, so luckily I was able to get some quite good shots, as you can see, going over it quite slowly. I do go inside the lock as well, so I'll go below water level and then come out, which is quite an interesting flight. It was quite windy, not too windy. It was about 18 knots gusts, so tried to stay out the air too much. But yeah, some scary moments, but I am getting used to flying this drone now, so getting quite confident with it. As in, it does fill me with confidence with what it's able to do. So DJI again have done a brilliant job in the software as well as the flying of it. This is the last part using the DJI Mini 2. I've speeded it up a little bit to give you a bit more of a better look of it rather than a slow, because I find sometimes slow videos can be quite boring and clicks you off. So yeah, I wanted to get low down to these bales, but still getting used to the FPV. It's a fast of a beast. I am 60 mile an hour-ish in sport mode, so I do fly it over here in two different modes. I do the first part in normal, so first part is in normal, and then I do a part that's in speed. So this is the FPV. As you can see, the angles are slightly different. It does tilt left and right as it's flying through the air. Totally different way of flying altogether. About near scared myself to death missing these cables. Didn't notice them till last minute, but then I do go back round and try it again. Try and get used to seeing them in my goggles. As you can see, the motorway is to the left. Don't fly over the motorway, it's not recommended. So I always try to fly close to it, but not over it. So you'll see in the video shortly. It's about 7:30 in the morning, 8 o'clock, so it was quite nice to see the sun rising slowly. Again, want to try and get as low as I can. I do, as time goes on, get lower. But these banks are lovely. I did come across a couple of times I've lost signal. So I have, there's the cables again, watch them cables. So I have purchased some better antennas. After the picture just on the left here, or right, wherever I decide to put them. I'm going to be doing a video on them shortly of the original antennas that come with the goggles, and then swapping over now to sports mode, which is far better for watching and even flying. Gives you more of a feel of speed, as you can see. But yeah, so going back to the goggles, I will be doing a video on the original antennas that come with the goggles, and also the new ones. Well, I say the new ones, they're second hand, but the new antennas that give me longer distance, because I did find a few times on this flight, because I was behind a building, I kept losing signal, so it will just suddenly stop. Luckily I have got return to home, so again, as you can see, it just suddenly stopped. I have got return to home set, so that did happen a couple of flights back in one of my previous videos where I lost signal, and then I had the drone return to home, which thankfully it worked. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll leave some music in the background as you see me getting lower to the bales. I love going around trees, so there's a part where I go around a tree, which is in the background behind us now. So there's a bank round, you'll see the tree. There's the tree, there he is. And then going around that tree, it can be quite awkward to time it right, but I do want to get lower and to give that better view going around the tree. So hopefully in future videos you'll see that. Remembering them power lines on your left, they can be scary things, so I do go up high over them to go towards the motorway. So there's that lovely tree again. Go around the other way. Not too shabby. So as you can see the grey van, well, truck in the background, and then I spin round, you'll see a green one then, and I'll keep up with that, and that'll prove that this drone will do close to 60 mile an hour, because it is a 60 mile an hour road. 55 I think the lorries are restricted, so that's what, 55, 60 mile an hour, which I think is really cool. So I hope you enjoyed the film, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.